Definitely from Mokoba to TV update. So now we should Medina. Now also subscribe to my YouTube channel like and share and comment show my. Yeah, better brand a kind of tea for you as a phone you be. Yeah, better breaking news with Reverend Kusi Boateng, yeah, double identity man. Yàkyɛ no wɔ Kotoka International Airport. Na abusua video no Hobson Adoye Yalvi Adoye. Sorry, wokɔ ne page no so abɛhu sɛ video no ɛda hɔ. Hobson Yalvi Adoye. That is how he was stopped by the BNI and was arrested. Yes, the how he was stopped because Hobson Adoye and the posted sa video no ɛwɔ ne status. And the minimum say yàkyɛ no. And this is the video a yɛnsa ka episode mu sɛ it is very very true that he got arrested at the at Kodoka International Airport. And more besides, Ebe Roma Koti Ivan Che Innocent on Dampare removal no and semana or Kafa Dampare administration. Dwumadie bi ɛkɔ so murder cases ɛne nsɛm bebree yɛnkɔtie no mbra.
So clearly, my main common sense. Ewo another.
Your friend said terminate.
Good.
Security
Appoint
couples
or disappoint.
No, we don't know. I say appointed or disappointed. Now, pardon me, we say disappointed. No. So either you are appointed or disappointed. Fine, that's okay. And there has been a lot of discussion around it. Say as to whether said that prerogative, that power, no, you take it away from the president. Now you mad the police service and ankasa hierarchy na ankasa no and choose the leadership na say for. That is the conversation we can start. But as it stands now, the constitution no empower the president to appoint these security heads. So until say we do that constitutional arrangement,
Still the power resides in the president.
Exactly. So you can't begrudge him. And I know that he's the person that will take over the mantle to run the affairs of the country. And let's go be about the security objective, the strategy and the plans. So you try to identify individuals within the security setup, to realize that particular vision. And into the constitutional framework, taught it wise. And when it comes to issues of security, they are very pertinent and very essential. You can't joke with them. That is why a president must have a say in whoever becomes IGP, the head of the military, and then prison services and other agencies. So there is the need for us to ensure that these institutions can elect their own leaders, and that's fine. But until that is done, the president had that prerogative. And for instance, if you go to America, even those advanced democracies, Alaska, a president now appointed the FBI director is appointed by the president. Trump will buy your first win of fire. No, on the crowd who's over
I sack myself.
Yeah, I sack myself. So you see, it's something in a democracy is embedded. Because President Biya Surose, the head of security agencies, they can make and make you at any point in time. So that discretionary power, and I'm free president, you don't know whether the person is coming to sabotage what you're coming to do or not. USA. One of the sensitive security agencies has to do with the director of CIA. The president now appointed National Intelligence Way. President now appointed FBI director. President now appointed so all the security head ne couples that are in Nipa or
and you're exceptional.
No. And me person me say until we get to a stage. Some of these constitutional arrangements, na ya tam to media share these institutions and say, more appointed policy there. I could find by Dampare and Co. Sometimes you can do some of these things and then get away with it. So I'm not sure said the Obibet may be grudge president so we're taking that decision at this point in time. But Alaska, my issue has to do with Dampare whole you're fair to say IGP kind of stuff. You see, IGP Dampare has been a very smart person. No, playing the game, you know. So one way, yeah. So I know the day there were a lot of people.
One way or the nothing better down.
Exactly. A lot of people got hoodwinked into the idea. Say, about the name of it, but Alaska, maybe fundamental issue has to do with police dealing with the public. For instance, Asem Sisesia, a very crucial. For instance, Yatiana police for Boateng. They shot about 15 people and killed them. Omode Babante so muku 3 people, which was a lie.
That's right.
Alaska, that incident by nipa tie nipa huye. Media ni crop police ni afre na bisa say catch dia be na see no. Omo say IGP say mayen kasa. Alaska, police just like any other institution. They have individuals yet training or more in terms of communication. So it's not as if
across the region communicate I say Mobiankasa. Unless headquarters.
Alaska, police and yabosom. You deal with the individuals. There must be that kind of relationship. So, beyond the team, is the reason why officers know what the power to train people are when it comes to PR or more human. So, as long as issue because these are sensitive security issues, they really want to understand. You don't wait to say just your issue statement from headquarters. Issue no baba summarizing the whole thing. It doesn't even provide details. Subsequent to that, you don't hear any investigation. And you wouldn't and as all costs are to be Alaska one yet. So that particular thing became a lot of way and for a camp. And again, police form rants are now dealing with the general public. Alaska, how many people are police for issue to a more Akroma say? Menkasa we police in no be threatened with life for no, that's not what I'm saying. But Alaska, we've seen instances within slight confrontation. Obati yese police ni ekunipa yetiana yese abrantie bi yakofa ani free ni dem e won kranza. Ne maame 1 week na ne maame hu ne da. Na ni ba na wo se yese ne ba no wo mortuary.
Elna bankra bekuno.
Abekuno. Asem no see ye na police for call grounds no. Asem asi boys rebu afu. You needed to go there and calm the situation. They ended up killing extra people. Besi ne Nkranza issue no, what is Obia investigation?
No.
What is Obia can wasem? And Sanyama when we will expect it because you see the police internally can at Obibaka say oh na say police for within issue now ma bonti ama general public now ma internally you can deal with it. But issue now ba me no yate no. You need to communicate to us what you are doing just to ensure that we remedy such situation. But we didn't hear anything. Nkranza issue till date, there is no single journalist who any briefing as to what actually came out of that particular issue. Alaska, Abrantia be say, ne sister, aye ne visa amano or ko Germany. The oba crash or better turn one near man or go back to central region. Oko no ko ra, your friend is saying, more now, our honor. Yes, police in say 1 minute bibi say adie the boto who so ba 1 minute. And he had the shocker at the Tara branch and instantly. I was on TV with a mother the last time. Mommy is soon to say
with a mother.
Yes. And the sister and I said for them told yet no call police we know. I've one because I not boy no crown no debend just in some more can is so nasty. I say oh men are there and I don't go to yes, this is a criminal police here. A binumen castle munina. Asem to a yebemo body twa asemato so anayantia na okọ Kumase. Then the Asawase boys and then they see
Omo shoot one omo say they are criminals.
Yes, and omo ko sell to de niam de begu omo nchen frame omo say they were armed robbers. It took investigation outside the police and sana ye hu say indeed na nkrofo no criminals. A judge and a man ko tenam high court judge na ko tena ade no ti. And I have external people, including few other police. And son because the police in combat so I cover up. And I know the day we needed to compensate those guys. Alaska, a man William Fisher, yet Akroma, and a Mrantia bullion van or more koba
at the dempo.
Alaska, issues na him so bomb Rantia Nutuo. Still, not the police administration were putting young people at risk. A Brantia on vest. Na na kwatra bullion van car nim na e de tuo tintin as o 1947 war na esini nan so na o de car ketwa front Alaska am rubber tower Chasa untimi nya hwe agise o si free car no man sana obekọ kwa sa atuo num side arms kwa no mu nibi enti abra video na hwe no am robber to omo no now there was nothing that the police man could do so am robber no be bie door no and sana police na etimi atwene to apia sana da be hwe am robber so na wakunu dada this well your friend say enema na ekoso we need a remedy but the IGP was busy or Kalawele was social media na camera dinachi. Ochi Kalawele, we saw some of the videos. Oh, whatever it is, Alaska. On nama mi who be that IGP, your job is to fight crimes. No, nama na camera see or hang cameraman.
Serious.
And a ye video no. As if that's a movie comedy bina yedi. Alaska. Sasem we are making. Emma this issue. Emrante kwatina ka animi. Eda ebeda dise. Sa police form mpanimfo no bi na hyehye saa akire ama ye police training college abrante bi a okire nkora na de kromfo a o train police officers
kromfo
a o train young police officers and no sha akire and few others ye bo modern chimrante no Alaska what you expect in say ye be ye ne ye investigation hwan ne ye involve no ebetimi aboa mamamfo akoma to oboyam because at the time ye che saa mrante no na anya hwe young police almost bear 4 and ye ku omo in a similar fashion. Yakoda sorry ya police for the very foolish statement about one say yakofa police for me and son of mugu custody ni say ya de omo kwa abonten amoma kobwayen ama yakwa ambushi some criminals bi
with investigation.
Yes, yakoye no ambush na omo ambushi ya there was a shootout na si no omo anya nipa bia nku omo say police for me and sana no mugu prison na yakoyi omo ahomache no. They killed the 3 police officers.
Under Dampare.
And you see, there are events you may not have control over. Yekum we no nsam see no biate. What statement? What investigation? What say you can't say biafa ho. Till date, what be that? Alaska police in Yabosom. Now even some of the CIA documents as we speak, most of them have been your friends saying ya read that binum ama babo nti amamfo e kan
most of them has been released
yes,
to the public
amamfo e kan na se for nom so half from this asem no si a obi ante ho asem na se for so within the police no he may have his issues mate about police welfare sika mate about promotion mate about this and no me ni hobby I don't want to speculate and I don't want to go into but my concern has to do with the dealings of the police and with the people. And the fact that police for young guys no more ban cry no crime ban ye first one making sure say ye pray for must be one assistant abeye. Alaska there are a lot of young people who are coming to the police with a lot of energy and enthusiasm so about the year 92.3 obeba na ye do beko police barracks na ye could be a single room amount or fridge no o near man nyina sisi abonten Alaska but be on bad cry problem and the same thing applies to the military and boys no mo free military but no 37 na akwasa sorry dan na ye de bed asisi mba konda sorry ba konda form sorry dan oh na Alaska
and the more or less some students
yes our dormitory life now we live in secondary school no that is what some of the young military men are living in the barracks.
So it means leadership require fighting for the cause of the people.
And these institutions are one of the most corrupt institutions you can find.
Corrupt.
Oh, trust me, Alaska. When it comes to procurement, so our president and Kasa or both the police and the military. But because our budget in for some time we wrap them because of security in for them. I think that the president should be bold enough and audit the military and the police. And I can never be fine, no. Why can't we ya about half go prison for the no. But the welfare of the young people, nobody is taking care of. Alaska. Near more muhia, sabe or more brabone, nanka last. Boys no mote bullion van any man or moque, here 2 ACCs in Crana, Canacre. Saturday, Gold Coast, 2 no more the war, no. 10 and this is almost so. Ukosia kromfo no ba no kura sophisticated weapon obi kura G3 na so.
At the time ban na kwa obe dan ho.
E gold coast to da be na obe fi Africa na Alaska. So you see some of these things in our compounded so there are those who hail Dampare when it comes to some of the administrative decisions. But administrative decisions, that is not what I am looking at. I am looking at the security of the average Ghanaian. Alaska, in the last few years, look at the number of people I adopted Akroma saying. Boy, yeah, sort of Twitter, or can I be on Venice saying bongo ideas?
Bongo ideas.
The Quack Cofano, we are police zone, national security zone. So, remember, I'm in a Cofana, as a papa.
I don't want him, sir, Omoba Missoha, and only away.
Yo, so Alaska, and this is all Nema Akoswa. Yetimi kwachi obi abro. Mami ya our airport ya kofa ani. These are internal security. So whatever way the police are involved. So that sense of insecurity, heightened to a point here. People felt insecure prior to elections. Election no by we na man for Akroma to mo. But before the elections, you among for people who were posting on social media and they were being abducted. Then as for them, why not police for what are they doing? You understand? The police had its own issues, and they within the police now damn parana kasane and the young police for there was this tag of war between them.
Very well.
Tag of war between them. I don't know how in a personal relationship with, but whatever it is in Alaska, when you are in charge, you make sure say Obia is under you. You find a way. The best way to lead as a leader is find a way to use your enemies to your advantage. Alaska, the best way is say Obefa crime business will use your enemies, but you know they hate you.
And our police say we voted against the MPP because of dampering.
Yeah, and there are those who are in the police because you see, when it comes to some of this, in the feeling they are mixed. You can't just listen to one side. There are people who are also worried because Dampare is going.
I'm not sure you are on the good side.
Exactly.
But according to them, if you are not on his side, promotion part they don't go there.
And I said, no, so here a man no more you cool to the Mokotana committee and the
Good.
So here and someone no more can clearly when it comes to promotion and as a form, there were a whole lot of issues. Now, and I make say these are internal issues sometimes, but with the public sense of security in this country, some of the things that I saw, the urgency and the seriousness policing now had the conduct and the attitude of the IGP dinner. Alaska na a match because the social media, the narrative out there was just trying to showcase to people. I don't know where that particular, because security, social media, camera dimachimi turned economic kenke. Last week who news headline said the IGP buys kenke from roadside, eating like ordinary Ghanaian. Eating like an ordinary Ghanaian. That is how cheap journalism has become in this country. IGP akoto kenki or kwine. Now, yanti about umiakran koto kenki or kwine. And so what?
But journalists, I don't know. Fitina mudi as
oh, now Alaska say I grow munkro for do na any so. Eti Alaska, we need to get serious. Ne who say papa ya all by. I cannot just sit here and make say I feel no so bad.
That's right.
So the other by any ebejina so me I don't know him that much.
You who know?
Yes, I don't know him that much. But the also by no.
Or your deputy to Dampare.
And I said yes. Dana, you're pointing to deputy now, no call hibernation.
That's right.
That is the power of Dampare for you. Or no better office or help you could won't be. More or less, it looked like independence for a lot of people within the police, and there are among for expressive war. But for me, where I am, I think that the last time I catch all Dampare free no free no cry. He should not just go home. I think that there are a number of issues.
He must be probed.
Yes, he must be probed. He must be investigated. Some of these incidents, we can't just let these things go because I'm told it was a land issue, no more and almost said I said sound winning. That was a lie.
That's right.
Because Nipa, the MP was all over complaining about it. Alaska, Nipa nya koko, and on the young police in Ebony to work kunisake. Now you fire who police brutality is also Akroma say. And you see, let me also say, enya Dampare ne kuratuo na onam and o brutalize you be. But you see leader no, the backs no stop with you. The obeye and the bema among for what to do. Incident we yes see a maka nipa mo yeku omo police for ya bo we to police na ko bo we to police na ku we yakota ata we yakochi we ya nadwo yakofa we wo ha na se for no Alaska. Se public no anhu se wo ye bibia fa ho a people will not be happy with you. And as an IGP, some of us didn't see some of these things. You understand? It's the reason why consistently abiding society, now people were calling said the IGP should be sacked.
That's right.
Then I've seen some people strategically, some what the president court.
That's right.
Ako in Jantino,
Franklin Kujo and others.
Because I news, as I said last week, and people knew na we yaba, and quickly But I think that some of these things, and said I say Mr. Kaya, as it stands now, the president award that prerogative, that power
by the constitution,
per the constitution of this country, and until we can start a conversation going forward. Say police service no amateur to a point.
Like in national comment section. Down pare a ye na hwe no eye MPP for be brede because down pare no ye na adwin say ye be retain we will go for na appointing and Jumadi a wodi no under Ghana Police Service no ni nyina was to please eye Ekufuado and his appointees. Abuja ni nyina na say down pare eye ye na de no che say eye manfo be brede precisely and as I MPP for no so the part because Dampare again say you be maintaining as the Republic IGP of the Republic. Commissioner and I find changes and listing a year incidents that happened during Dampare the administration. Now the Dampare a lot has happened under his administration as the what I Inspector General of Ghana Police. When in Samana Ivan Che innocent na or drop it and it's no yam for submission na osunhu the dampare a course on administration.